Uzodinma begs unknown gunmen to lay down arms at APC women's leaders' interment. And now to the news info. The governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, has appealed to unknown gunmen still hiding in the bush to perpetuate insecurity in some parts of the state to come out and lay down their arms and join society in contributing positively to the progress of the state. You don't reach that level to beg them. Probably they'll have a change of heart, because I don't understand how somebody will just want to be a killer, like just be killing somebody because of what? Like, I don't understand. Probably if you beg them, probably they'll listen. I don't know. He also promised that the government will be willing to assist them in any kind of business they choose to go into to be useful to themselves and society. The governor made the appeal at the funeral of the slain former Imo APC woman leader, Olu Zone, Jenny Rachel Okoko, who was murdered in 2022 by suspected hoodlums who dumped her lifeless body in the bush. Addressing a gathering of mourners at the country home of the late APC woman leader in Ogberuru, Olu LGA, the governor condemned the conditions under which the woman leader was assassinated, insisting that the party and the state lost a gem in her. Uzodinma prayed for the repose of her soul and the soul of the 4 other women assassinated with her, and proceeded to approve the sum of 10 million naira for each of the deceased family. Okay. He also promised that the government would be willing to employ any of their children who is employable, or in the alternative, train them if they are willing to learn a trade or skill. The number 1 citizen of the state pointed out that the sole reason why Okonkwo was assassinated was not because of any offense she committed, but because she was an APC member who did her job effectively as a woman leader and mobilizer. Are you sure? Are you sure that was why they killed her? Just assume, don't just make assumptions. She was one of the best organizers and mobilizers, not only in Olu local government, but in Imo State in general. A very committed party woman who worked, suffered, served the party and the government, and because of her commitment, political opponents assassinated her. When Rachel was assassinated alongside 4 others, the senseless political violence and gruesome killings in the area was not known. Those who were behind the political killings in Olu Zone are still at work, but very soon the wrath of God will catch up with them, the governor maintained. Uzodinma hinted that strangers were recruited by unscrupulous politicians to kill and assassinate their own brothers and sisters in the name of politics. I don't understand. Why would somebody want to kill somebody just because of politics, that you only spend 4 years or 8 years there, you now kill somebody? I don't understand though. He, however, said, with the help of God, all people are beginning to see that those behind the killings in the LGE and other areas do not mean well for the state. The governor called on all affected by the death of late Okoko to take heart and remain committed to the party and the state. It's a thing of conscience. What one sows is what one will reap. If you shed blood, God will judge you. If you are innocent, God will judge you. If you are killing for political power, God will judge you, and at the end of the day, you answer to God, the father maintained. Uzodinma used the moment to condole with the bereaved family and members of APC in the state, especially members of Camp Hope, acknowledging their efforts in uniting the party. He urged all members of the party to remain firm, committed and resilient, assuring that they will never regret their sojourn in the party. I hope they will never regret their regret, but somebody that was there was killed, even though you don't even know for sure if she was actually assassinated by opposition party, because I don't understand why opposition party would want to kill her. What if it was just a kidnapping issue, or probably something else, and not opposition? Agoze Bartholomew says release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all these insecurities in the southeast will be forgotten story. Abi, they should release him, because most of these governors in the southeast, they are part of people that have said they should not release Nnamdi Kanu. At least for sure. I know that Peter Mba knows about why Nnamdi Kanu is still in DSS custody. If Tinubu can come to your state the other day and you could not say anything about Nnamdi Kanu's release, claiming that you don't have time to talk about it, then something is wrong. Those politicians, some of them do not want Nnamdi Kanu to be released, truly. Martin Kanu says, but Mr. Governor, if you had started like this, things wouldn't have gone this bad. But we are all praying for a man of better wisdom to succeed you, because Imo has lost his glory. Chigozie Chukwu says, very stupid man. You know that APC has never do good things in Imo State. Still, you are still calling that evil party to them. I wonder. Taiwo Tolani says, so you can beg now. You worsen the situation in Southeast, Mr. Ozo. You are the #1 enemy of the Southeast. I said it. Most of these governors, they are the reason why there is so much problems in the Southeast. Ifeanyi Sam says, Mr. Governor, this is what you're supposed to do in the beginning, but you decided to use force. And then somebody now died. Now you're not saying it was opposition party that killed her. How are you so sure that it is opposition party that killed her? Truth Crusader says, you brought this into Igbo land because of power. So many Imo youths were wasted then, and mosques then filled up with dead youths. Before you were using Agitians and probably not begging those people, doing all the atrocities in the state. Now you are begging. Now you are begging. Truth Crusader also says, are they living in the bush? So they park those cars in the bush they used to attack. Funny. Really funny. Really funny too. Tubonimi Wario says, you came in the most corrupt way to kill your people for the Fulani right. When you leave government, if you have not died by then, how will you retrospect your past in governance? A whole lot of them are really blaming Uzodinma. Ufondo Vitally says, I think that they may want to go into political business because there are lots of profits in practicing politics. Yes, so everybody wants to do politics now, because if you go there, you are definitely going to eat out of the national cake. You are going to enjoy yourself. Markins Remy says, the person that brings this APC government in Igbo land, it will never be well with them. They will die hard and shameful. Amen. Kenneth Oyebuchi says, my governor, this is what you should have done for long than using police and army to be fighting them. You would have brought them to the table of dialogue, sir. At least now he has had a change of heart, and begging them. Hopefully they will listen. Hopefully. TJ Berry says, beg Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu, Abi. They should also release Nnamdi Kanu. Probably the tension in the southeast will also calm down if they release him. I don't know. My listeners, what do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.